This place is fired up, ready for the postseason. The American League Wild Card game is next. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Wild Card game. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. For these two teams, Chris, the season comes down to a winner-take-all wild card game for a chance to advance to the American League Division Series.
Yeah, and it's a tough situation for both these teams to be in, Boog. I mean, they've had terrific seasons. They each deserve to be in the postseason, but only one of them is going to be able to continue playing after today. The other's going to have to take it to the house. So there's a lot of pressure to be under after such a long season, but it's the reality that they're facing right now.
Yep, a difficult spot to be in, but it sure makes it exciting for the fans. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
So just about set now. And to the plate for Kansas City, Adalberto Mondesi. Pitch is in for a strike, and we're off and running in the American League Wild Card game. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The pitch. And that one almost got him. Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and one gone.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
That ball's foul.
The wind and the pitch. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
That is third. The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Sliced hard but foul. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound. We
go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound in this one, Brady Singer.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and the guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, number 38. And he deals. There's a strike. The 0-1. Line drive. And there's one down.
Batting second.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one ripped. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Guardians fail to score. Scoreless after one. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
The pitch. Ball one there. Bieber. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one is absolutely belted. It's gone. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know, this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Now it's the DH, MJ Melendez. And that one is lifted in the air. Rosario settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's two down.
The second baseman, Michael Massey.
At the plate, Michael Massey. And you really think about the mentality, there's a little bit of an intimidation factor that plays in too.
Yeah, a very commanding presence out there on the mound, and you can see the confidence just in his body language.
Straw makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. And the home team down a run. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman, Josh Naylor.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. The pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. And that's in there at the knees. Bounced up the middle. Massey over to pick it up. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they.
And it gets by him.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Digging in, Oscar Gonzalez.
Batting fifth.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tags from third. The throw in there. He scores. It's 1-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Two outs, base is empty. Will Brennan digs in for the Guardians. And that's in there for strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is in for a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Fires over to first. And that is the inning. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Drew Waters stands in.
Leading up for Kansas City, the left fielder, Drew Waters.
Bieber back to work. And that's outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That's a laser base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That one drilled left field. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. And that'll kick off the base of the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. And he hits a ground ball right side, whips it to first. But the go-ahead run comes in to score.
Fastball grew right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Base hit. Isbell around third. The throw into second. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 2-run lead.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
Next is the Royals catcher, Salvador Perez. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And that one pulled foul. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. That one to first. He steps on the bag, and that's the third out. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 3 and the Guardians 1. Back here at the ballpark, Austin Hedges now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Good eye right there.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Now it's going to be Miles Straw.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. The wide to kick the pitch. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first is in time. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Wow, Singy, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boo, that's about as good as it gets in the major leagues, man. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+, so he's in the mix with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
And up next for Cleveland, number 38. In there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. The throw to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Michael A. Taylor.
Michael A. Taylor.
And a pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
The designated hitter, M.J. Melendez.
So up now for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And next up for the Royals, Michael Massey. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one. 0-1. And here it comes. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Taylor at second. Melendez on at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side, and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 0-2. That misses off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
1-2 here. Stays alive. The belt and fires. Next offering misses down and away. This one chopped to first, and he grabs it in foul ground.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
And now it's 3-2. No outs, runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. And that one wrapped foul. Next pitch misses way outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Isbell. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, right side. Jimenez handles the chance. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Royals strand a pair, but they still lead it 3-1. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Count 1-0.
And there's the strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ball to strike. And now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a bouncer. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and
you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. Rosario on the move. Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Center field. Taylor settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Was able to move the runner up to third on that deep fly to center, but I think this point he wants to get him over and get him in.
Here's Josh Naylor, grounded out his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. Pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball inside.
Runner on at third, 1 gone. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Now back, second baseman,
Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians. This guy has turned into a beast. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Rosario on third with 2 out. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count. This one lifted in the air, left field, and it gets by him. And he's in safely at third, and a run comes in to score.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Stepping up for the Guardians, Oscar Gonzalez. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about. Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2 now. On the ground, right side. Massey gloves it. On to first. And that is that. But they do get on the board in the inning on this run-scoring triple. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. And now at Alberto Mondesi. And the pitch. And a foul ball. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. And a pitch. Got him. And there's one away. Here's a speed threat. Bobby Witt Jr. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Two outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Salvador Perez. Out there to center. Straw under this one. Brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the Royals, but they're up 3-2. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Will Brennan.
Leading off for the Guardians, the designated hitter, Will Brennan.
The pitch. There's the strike. Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. The wind and the pitch. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
Austin Hedges stands in. On the ground to short. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. The pitch. And 1-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. The Guardians go down in order. They trail it 3-2. Back now at Progressive Field, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And he deals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
Here's the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Ripped towards third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Shane Bieber, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Sam Hentges into the game, and he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. And now the lefty. And there's the strike. Hentges. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. High High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Pulls it in on the warning track. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nick Sandlin appears to be getting loose. Shaw warming up as well. The pitch.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
The 0-2. Up the middle. Rosario one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Man at first, Drew Waters steps in for the Royals. First offering misses the mark.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lined into right. That's a hit. Oh, the throw is wild. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now the right fielder, Kyle Isbell. First offering, and it just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Rosario makes the catch, and that'll do it. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Royals 4 and the Guardians 2. Bottom of the 6th inning, leading off number 38. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Singer back to work. And downstairs. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. One now. Ripped, but it curls foul. And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but As a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Rosario stands at first with one out. Grounder might be two. The throw to second is offline to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Second basemen definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play, it's a killer when you can't get at least one out of it.
And the 0-1.
1-1.
And a foul ball left side. Runners at first and second with one gone. Next one misses. The count now 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 on, 2 outs. Slap the other way, foul. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 0-2 now. Out to center. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Guardians strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Nick Sandlin comes on now. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 52. Nick Sandlin.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. There's a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. The punch out there, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Witt stands in now and watches strike one. And a pitch. Ripped on a line. Hauls it in, and there's two away.
Now back, the catcher,
Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals for the fourth time tonight. First pitch, and he just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. One, two now. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. And he chases that one. That's the third out. Royals bats are quiet there as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Luke Weaver. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the seventh. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez.
The right fielder, Oscar.
The pitch. Out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the throw, and that's a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
The catcher, number 17.
Austin Hedges, the next to hit.
Hedges.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, there it is, a little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
Miles Straw stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And the inning is over. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Royals 4 and the Guardians 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Anthony goes, and his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Ready to begin the 8th, and to the plate for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
And the pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second, and it kicks off the base of the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So up now for Kansas City, Michael A. Taylor. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At the belt and fires. Strike 2.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stabbed at that one instead of just keeping his hands soft and absorbing the baseball with the bat.
0-2 now. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that one might sting for a bit, but it helps the team and it boosts the OBP, Boog. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not. Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
So digging in, Michael Massey. That's out to center field. Strong moving under this one. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. It's 5-3.
Well, these guys understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third and add a little insurance.
And now Drew Waters.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a guy out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, number 38. That clips the corner.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Line drive. Massey. Over to first. And a quick out, number one. Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike one. Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And fouled off. Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. In the air out to center. Taylor sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Guardians fail to score. They're still down 5-3. Ryan Shaw gets the call from the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Ryan Shaw.
The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. The Rockets one to right, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now Adalberto Mondesi. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes. Foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside, and it hit him.
Boog, do you have any memorable hit by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Witt now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Oh, 1 down. That one in there across the letters.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And the right-hander deals. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. Down the left field line, base hit. Mondesi coming home. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
James Karinchak gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 99.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Now 1-1. Runners on the corners, no outs. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Into center. Strong settles under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. Runner tagging from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play.
Such an impressive play defensively right there. The outfielder on the run first makes the catch, but then quickly able to set his feet and get a strong enough throw with accuracy to the dish. Nice job by the catcher as well to finish it off. Just a highlight play.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael A. Taylor. Swings through that one. 0-1. Swings and chases a low one there.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
On the ground to third. They take the force out. That's out number 3. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Royals 7 and the Guardians 3. New pitcher now, Josh Stamont, and he'll work on holding this lead. Last chance for the home team. And now it's Josh Naylor. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The first baseman.
And the 1-0 misses low. The 2-1. That one fouled off. And the righty deals towards first, and it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Swing and a base hit. Around first, heading for two. Throws to second. Safe at second with a leadoff double. Now here is Andres Jimenez, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Left-hand hitter waits.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Slow roller to first, and he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the right fielder,
Oscar Gonzalez digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Naylor takes his lead at third with one away. Up the middle, and it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Now here is Will Brennan to the right side, and it gets by him. And that one's going to get into the corner. And he's in safely at third. A run scores. It's a two-run game.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Hedges swings through it for strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Lifted in the air, right center field. Isbell racing over to make the catch. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Owen Miller. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Home team down a run here in the last half of inning number 9.
Sometimes I feel like the road team's got the advantage in a wild card game. Well, these guys came out, no distractions. They looked ready to go from the first pitch. They got the job done, and now they're moving on.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew at the show, I'm John Shambi. You've been watching the American League Wild Card game.
our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 7 runs on 12 hits. 2 errors, they left 8 men on base. For Cleveland, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors, they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Guardians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.